Hi professors, I'm Jiaying, and today I'll be sharing my topic on improving the experience of moderated user testing on virtual platforms. Moderated user testing is a research technique that involves the participation of a user testing out a product with a facilitator to gather user insights. During the process, participants are often asked to think aloud as they complete tasks, and follow-up questions are asked to better understand the user's experience. Such method is traditionally held in a research lab or corporate setting. In recent years, conducting moderated user testing for products on virtual platforms such as Zoom, Google Meets are becoming increasingly common due to COVID regulations and quarantine orders. More companies are adopting remote moderated user testing for its ability to lower costs from traveling to locations, extended geographical reach to understand global contexts, and even allowing facilitators to obtain better test profiles from a larger candidate pool. What was done in real-life setting now involves getting participants sitting in front of a computer and having them share their screens while testing out products, while facilitators get insights into the user and their response to a product through screen observations and interviews. Despite the benefits, there is, however, some nature of physical user testing that is lost by conducting user testing remotely. To better understand the current process of remote moderated user testing, case studies and interviews are done with the aim to understand the limitations through the perspective of the stakeholders. Here are some key insights based on observations from primary research. With camera screen as a medium of observation, emotional cues from body language and facial expressions are lost in the process. Most available solutions focus on user questionnaires and verbal responses to bridge the gap in understanding the emotional responses of the user. However, answers under the interview setting can sometimes be biased, where there's a mismatch in negative user interactions to positive survey results. Or most of the time, even the user themselves can't identify their emotions accurately. Silence occurs when users are interacting with the products. It could mean that they are confused, distracted, in thought, or just bored. For moderators, the line between interacting and interrupting the participants can get blurry sometimes. In scenarios where users provide responses that are too generalized or deviated away from the topic of discussion, moderators often have to act on the spot to generate question prompts that will lead the discussion to more in-depth user insights. Choosing the right questions to ask involves the facilitators to respond within a short amount of time. Each stage of moderated user testing has its limitations. Considering the insights from stakeholders and limitations of the platform from primary and secondary research, benchmarking on available solutions was done to sieve out areas for design opportunities. Two possible areas emerge. They are to provide assistance and organization of the process. In terms of assistance, what if we can amplify emotional cues with the integration of existing tools such as facial recognition and eye tracking? Through amplifying the emotional cues, can we provide suggestions for the facilitators to stir the testing process to get more in-depth insights? Or can assistance also come in the form of identifying certain verbal responses? Can we suggest questions to a certain type of answers to get more elaborated user insights? What if observing product interactions are no longer just staring at users' cursor movements? Can we design the platform to better reflect the user's interaction for the facilitators to make better judgments? In terms of organization, what if emotional changes, keywords, and survey responses can be drawn to reflect a trend in a specific user interaction? How can we help facilitators to visualize the change in emotions? And how can we help the facilitators to visualize user insights throughout a user testing journey? With the opportunity shared, the ultimate goal of the project is to improve the experience of moderated user testing on virtual platforms. Thank you.